Welcome to Spiritual Counsel by J.K Popham. Today we're going all the way back to March 1922. The subject is industry. I ask your attention to an important matter, a matter which, according to your attitude to it, will affect your lives for good or ill, since God in his all-wise providence works by means. The matter is in the word industry. The Bible, which treats of all things relating to this our mortal life, deals with this very important matter. This you will readily see by the following passages. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. Not slothful in business. For when we were among you, this we commanded you, that if any man would not work, neither should he eat. We then see that God, in his word, puts an honour on labour when diligently attended to, and it is certainly a matter of common observation that he honours industry, not in the same way in every individual instance, for many poor people, especially among the saints, do their utmost, and yet rarely do more than obtain the plainest living. But their industry is still honoured by God. This no doubt is sovereignly ordained for divinely wise ends, but it does not affect the general truth that ordinarily success follows diligence. Now, industry is first a matter of the mind. I use the word mind in the general sense of attention, purpose, disposition, and will. If a youth at school has no mind for his work, he may read and hear as much as any in the same form, but he will make no adequate progress. Another, attending with all his mind, purposing to fit himself for a business or a profession, will hear and read and think, absorb and assimilate, and his progress is seen and bears fruit. Industry, then, is not first in externals, but the disposition of the mind. In Ecclesiastes we see in the remarkable instance of Solomon the result of his attention to those matters which interested him. He did not merely see things without seeing them. His mind, which God had given him, was exercised in and about all that came within his observation. So I say to you, do likewise. Nothing will be drudgery, ignoble toil, which God in his providence puts to your hands, if your minds are engaged. You will see a dignity, a beauty in work. As poverty is no disgrace if it be in good company, so no kind of work can be said to be ignoble in itself. You may make it so to yourselves by improperly regarding it. Endeavour then to follow the divine direction. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Are you at school? Apply your whole mind to your daily tasks. Are you learning a business or studying for a profession? Follow the same rule. Observe detail. Keep your eye on the top rung of the ladder, but never attempt 2 rungs at one step. Be sure of every step. Attempting too much or seeking to attain to the top quickly would probably mean disaster, affecting all your life. Use your time well. Use it in the evenings. Be keepers at home. Do not seek much society. Avoid clubs. It is probable that club life is sapping much of the love of home life and the moral life of this country. Read well. I do not mean read many books or read quickly, so much as read with the intention to understand, absorb, assimilate what you read, so that it shall become your own, your mental nourishment, strength, and equipment for your life. Industry is real pleasure as well as profit. Whoever looked with regret on his application to any subject? Do you fear God and seek his kingdom to come in your hearts? Read the divine direction given through Peter in his second epistle, chapter 1, verses 1 to 11. And the Lord give you understanding in all things. Your affectionate friend, J.K Popham, March 1922. Thanks for joining us today. Our subject next time is parents. Remember to subscribe or follow this podcast and tell your friends and family about it. You can view the full letter used in this episode at strengthintruth.org. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. So until then, goodbye.